Good morning, this is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. I need to make another one of these paper bag tag pockets, and this time instead of glassine bag I'm just using a regular paper bag. It is waxy on the inside, so when they're waxy, I should have probably turned this inside, but when they're waxy, sometimes that glue doesn't stick. So, anyway. So, I am in the process of kind of setting this up and hoping not to take up too much of your time today. But, one never knows. I really am going to try and not take up a whole bunch of your time. That's going to go there. This goes on top. I want to put this under on the back side so that this part kind of hangs down and that you'll be able to see some of this if you flip this up. So we'll start here. We'll put that on in just a minute. But let's start right here. Now, do we want this here and not on the back? Maybe that would be better. Yeah, I think that would be better. Now, do we want it to hang way down and fold over? Let's look at that. That's pretty long. Nice thing about it hanging way over is that we could actually pull it up and tie a bow. No, I think we'll move it up a little bit. I think we'll move it up to right about there. This is going to come right there, so you'll be able to flip that up like I said. So just let's have a look at those little flowers right there. Okay, so you flip it up. Okay, let's do that. And then we'll trim it a little bit. Just going to mush that down a little bit so it isn't lumpy at all, because we have some layers going on here. So I need my towel. It's on the back of my chair, of course. Do we want to center these two flowers? I think we do. Oh dear, if I do that, I could get... I'm trying to line those pink flowers up a little bit so that I can possibly maybe trim around them a little bit. I don't know. Let's just do it that way. Well, of course that glue is going to come through that because it's just a mesh. And if I trim this off right about here, that'll give us something to make a tassel out of. Okay, now I need to trim that. I probably should get my sewing scissors. I said probably. I don't really want to cut those flowers. It doesn't necessarily have to be perfect, but I don't want it to be like a skirt either. So I think it's going to have to come right here. And I think what we'll do is kind of work our way around that flower a little bit. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so this one needs to go here, right about here. And we'll work our way around that flower. And I guess we're going to cut through that flower. This stuff is hard to cut. Let's see what that looks like. I'm afraid if I cut these flowers off that they'll fray. So I don't want them to fray. Let's see what it looks like though. If it doesn't look right, we'll have to get a new piece. I think that's going to be okay because this hangs down quite a ways. So let's glue this one. Oh, it's this one down because I have the ink on this one. So it's going to go there. I had to get a whole new clear bottle out because my other one was totally glued shut. My husband struggled with it for a while and he's like, if I keep yanking on it, it's going to come apart. I'm going to break the plastic bottle. So I went in and put the hot water on it. And do you think it'd open? No. So thankfully they have this top piece. I unscrewed that piece and got the glue that was left in the other bottle and just poured it right into here. And then of course I saved the tip and put it in this new bottle. These bottles are called Sweet Sugar Bell and you get them from Cake Supply. I got mine off of Amazon. Okay, now this piece is going to get this one. And it is a little bit crooked, but I'm just going to, I want to put the whole thing down on here. And we're just going to smoosh that down again, just to make it a little better for the lace to sit on. Yeah, not absorb, I mean not smush out great big globs of glue. Front and back. I think that's the back. Is that the back? Or is that the front? Back or front? Back or front? I think this is the front. I'm just going to let that raise up just a little bit over the top. Okay. Now I could leave this shaggy across the edge like I said, but I don't think so. I don't think I want to do that too much unless it's more on top of everything else. That stuff can go into tassels. Okay. I don't really like that sticking out. And I don't like how short I cut it over there. I think I need to fix it. I think I do. I don't like it. I can cut this into tassels. Okay. Where did that fabric go? Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, I'm going to cut this as straight as I can. Up towards the top. That will go into tassel fabric. And then I think what I'll do is bring it down to here, and I'm going to go ahead and cut right into those flowers. Because I think we've decided that will look best. And right here. Oh, let's hope we got it right. Okay, I'm just going to see how that works. Obviously, the lace does not want to stick to this glue yet. So I'm going to not squish the glue down this time and see if that helps. Give it a little more glue. Yeah, I like that better. I don't care if it's a little wonky right now. If we don't like the wonky, we'll fix it. Okay, I'm fixing it right now. You guys took bets, didn't you? How long will she do it? How long will she leave that wonky? Okay, just to right there. I don't want it cut underneath of it. I want it beside it. Probably these scissors are not helping. Probably need to use a little better scissor. Now my sack bent because it didn't like me messing with it like I did. Okay, this piece is going on top here. So let's glue it down. We already have our lace under it. So now we're going to glue it down. I'm going to kind of mush that towards the edges a little bit. And this time, the other one I centered it, or I off-centered the inside of it. This I made as a whole piece this time. And so I'm centering this main portion of the card. Now I want it to lay good into that lace and glue each layer down to the next. So I'm just going to give it a little rub here with my bone folder and hope that helps. Crossing my fingers. Okay. Now I picked out this picture to go on here. It's from, I can't remember what pack of paper it's from. But anyway, that's the one I'm using. And, ooh, that looks crooked, doesn't it? Well, we'll fix that. I think it's because this is cut a little crooked. Because down here it doesn't look crooked. Okay. So now this piece up here, I wanted to use a piece of this leftover. Is this it? I don't think so. Maybe. Let's cut this one. I don't think that was it. Maybe. Going to gather this up a little bit. I think I like this one better. I'm going to go down just a little further. Come up right about here. And what I want to do this is going to go on there, like this. Now, do I want those on top or on the bottom? It's going to go right about there. Everything kind of moves around as you're trying to get things done, so it's never easy. Okay, so we'll kind of have to play with it a little bit, see what it does, but let's just kind of go with it. Don't know if this will make a good tie or not. So what I want to do, I have an idea in my head. Oops, she has an idea. I want to kind of gather that up right there. But I want it to come more from the top than the bottom. I'll be able to stretch it a little bit, but let's start right here and see if I can tie that up. If it works, then I'll put glue on this little tie because it'll probably just come undone. Okay, so there's that one. And then we have this one right here. So we'll do the same thing there. Cut a piece of lace here to use as a tie or whatever this is. I don't think this is lace, but this, I don't care if it's even at all. I'm just stretching it and making it a little, this is very soft, but I'm just making it a little bit more flexible. What did you do, sweetheart? What'd you get? Did you step on something? Are you okay? You got a pin? Oh, got to check the baby feet. Are you okay? I don't know what you did. I just vacuumed. I hope you didn't get a pin or something. Yeah. Poor girl. Don't know what happened. Oh, it makes you feel bad when your puppy gets hurt. They can't tell you. You want them to tell you, but they don't. What's the matter with them? They should talk to us more. Okay. This looks wonky, I know. But I want it to go like right in here. And I actually want this piece. Well, I guess I don't mind it like that. Okay. You're like, what is she doing? Man, she's had a cold or something. There we go. Okay. Like this. And then we're going to glue this around it. Okay? So, we need that right up in there so that this little flower is in the right place. And we are going to stretch it just a little bit and catch it on the card. See? Not that one. I'm afraid to take the card out of there, you guys. I'm not going to apply too much glue yet. Just want to get the top in there first without getting glue everywhere. Okay, I'm just really pushing it up in there. Ooh. Okay, so let's go ahead and put glue on here. No. We better put it on here because this is the smaller version. It's a lot of glue, but it is going to go through this, I believe. And connect itself to this. But I'm still going to put some more on because we love our glue. I'm just going to pull the fibers in a little bit because I don't want them to get glued down yet. Till I figure out where I want to glue them. Okay. Now, what I want to do is glue this down here. I'm just kind of bunching that up right there, and I'm going to hold it for a moment. Whoops, not a moment enough. This is where hot glue would be really nice, isn't it? Hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of holding this piece there to try and get it to stay. And then we'll put a button or something on it. I have some old-fashioned buttons that I think would work really nice. And right now I'm pleating that just a little bit. Okay? All right. We're going to come down here, put some glue. And we're going to do the very same thing. We'll fix the upper portion here in just a minute. Excuse my sniffle, I still am suffering from a dastardly cold. Oh, you can see this one's coming in done already. But we're going to glue it down. You're going to get glued down, so you might as well just cooperate, right? Well, we're going to end up putting something right there anyway. Okay, now this is where I may have to loosen these ties unless I have glued them underneath. So I'm just going to pull that out a little bit so that I can get some working room right there. And now I'm going to see where that is knotted there around it. I'm just going to slip it up a little bit. There we go. So that I can start bringing it up towards the top. Oops, that's too far. Because then we lose this around there. Okay. So what we'll do is put a little bit of glue right up here and bring this into a puff here. Little puff. Puff, 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 it said. Now let's get a puff going over here. Right here. There we go. There's a little puff. Not much of one. Doesn't need to be very much. Put our glue down there. Work our puff back up. Okay. Whew. That was hard work, you guys. We're going to glue a little bit up here, just to make sure it's glued down. And, oh my goodness. Now, we do have some of these little roses left. That could maybe go on here. Oh, if we cut it that way, there, I like it. We're going to fussy cut around this, maybe, if it lets me. It may not. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm concentrating so hard that I can't even talk. You're probably thinking, thank goodness she quit chattering for a little bit. Okay, so that one's going to go this way, maybe. Let's have a look at the next one. Or do we want it to go this way? I don't know. Let's cut out the other one. Oh, they don't go opposite? No, they all go the same direction. Well, then same direction it is. Let me just kind of quickly cut around it here. Help. Watching old movies today with my husband. And I got thrilled about making a video and had to come in here, so he's watching old movies, but he'll tell me about them. But did watch several this morning. Been up for a while, but sorry, I'm cutting these little bits of lace right on the edge of the table so I can swish them into my garbage. So I get out of camera, and I don't really mean to. But I do. Okay. Well, maybe that looks okay that way. Yeah, I like it. What do you think? And then I thought I wanted to put a button on there, but I think maybe that's what we'll go with, is that. And cutting close to this one shouldn't hurt because we're going to put this glue right along the edge. And so our embroidery should not come undone. Hopefully that glue's okay and doesn't just come through and look horrifying. Oh, how pretty. Got to meet our new neighbor yesterday and his mother and his puppy. Oh my gosh, you guys. I can't remember what it is, but it is a golden retriever and maybe a Malamute. It was adorable. Adorable. Oh my gosh. You know puppies, they're so clumsy anyway. They're just cute. Cute, cute, cute. Of course, he was chasing around after his big brothers, and his big brother, his really big brother, is a Great Dane. Oh my gosh, what a beauty. I always wanted a Great Dane. But don't think I could stand the pain of losing him so young, you know, after just so few years. Okay, so now we need something right up there because I can see that shows a little bit. What you doing? You're gonna hide under Mom's table? Okay, no, you can stay there. You're all right. You're a good girl. Sometimes when she gets an owie, she becomes Mama's girl for hours so that she can get lots of attention. Nope. Well, I mean, I could have put a flower up there, but no, I don't want to. I did find my bag of whatchamacallits. Oh, you know what might go up there is just some of this lace like that. Ooh. Hey, that's mine. That has glue on it. You can't have that. Let's look at that first. Oh, that's so pretty, isn't it? It doesn't go that way. No, it does go that way. No, I don't like it up there. But gosh, that'd be pretty hanging out the side of a tag or something, wouldn't it? Beautiful. Okay, you can see that's the one I had glued before. Okay, I'm getting off track, aren't I? I did find my other laces. These guys. Too big. No, don't like it. Don't like it. Nope. I think what it needs is a flower from the flower bin. Oh, look here. The other one, I took that pink flower off that I put on it. I'll show it to you in just a second. Oh, could do that. I mean, this tag is sticking out all over the place, isn't it? I need to go to a sale and get some more goodies. I almost like it that way, kind of surrounding her. But it does need something right there. Oh, there was a smaller one on this one. Huh. What it needs, I think. Oh, let's see. Where's the other one? I think there was a flower left on this one. Yeah, right there. Yeah, that won't work. I'd have to go underneath there. Or it could go like this. These things stick everywhere, you guys. I guess it could just go like that. Right there, like that. And then those can stick up. Okay, so I think I'm going to trim this just a little bit closer and get some glue on it so that it won't fray away, I hope. Please don't fray away. And I think I'll leave that little piece of lace in there. Okay. So the flower will be glued on to here. It's the leaves that are sticking up. Get a little bit of glue down on there because we don't want it to come apart. That's the only thing that worries me about cutting close to the edges on some of this stuff, is that it's going to come off. Oh, how pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. I think that's okay sticking up like that. But this one kind of goes behind, so I'm going to give it a little bit of glue. Okay, I'll glue it down too. Just didn't look right sticking up after I laid the other one down. And there we go. What do we think? Now, oh, now that I've glued it down to the whole card, what do you think? Oh, Ange. I forgot that there was an opening here. Okay. Now we'll glue this one down. We'll glue it right there. Or should it go this way? I think maybe we'll go this way. Could stick out here. See, I don't mind stuff sticking out as long as it's going the right way. This one's on the page, that one's off the page. Well, it's not that far off the page, is it? That needs a button in the center of it. I don't know if I have a teeny tiny button. Oh, look at that. That is so pretty. Isn't that beautiful? That is so pretty. Let's see, I have a small one here. I think maybe we could put that there. Let's look at it. Oh yeah, we sure could. Let's do that. We'll put it down and then we'll figure out where it gets glued. Whoops, wrong rag. Not that one. Should have glued these ones, not this one. That's okay, the glue will just stiffen it up a little bit so it'll stick out better. Okay, and then those will hang down there. Let's have a look. Okay, so I think it needs a little bit on this side now. I know we have other things poking off of this that would work. Oh, it's pretty down there, isn't it? Gosh, I wish I'd have not put the pink on now. Wish I'd have done that, but it looks kind of cool with the pink back there. It's okay. We have this one that we can hang down here. Ooh, that's pretty. What if we did that? I mean, that's very unique. I like it myself. Okay. It's going. I'm putting it there. This is going to go like this. And this. Okay. So from here upward. You know, I looked at the time when I started, and I totally forgot what time I started. Okay, and just a little bit here. just to kind of anchor it. Better anchor this one. Okay. Oh, isn't that beautiful? And maybe something out right here. And then on the back, we can bring one out from the back. Probably not the flower, although that would be pretty, wouldn't it? But then it gets too giant. What a pretty wedding card. I know it's a little too much, but it is fun. I have to admit, this is fun. No, not that. Not that one. Let's look at this piece. I should have maybe ironed these down a little bit. No. No. Now look at this wedding lace one. No, I don't like that either. I think it just needs to be like a leaf, maybe, coming out the back. Or no, maybe like this. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't need anything back there. Because we can always do something like this. This matches the color of that lace. And we could just do a little piece like that. Yes, that's better. And of course, it would only go from here to here. Okay, now we don't need this whole thing. So we're going to cut it off right where those flowers are. Oh, maybe we'll just use this piece. Which looks better? The dainty, dainty lace? Or the one that sticks out lace? Or both? Not both. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, that's pretty. And then maybe this one will go here. Or back there. I glued it together again. Okay. Oops, we'll have to close it. Okay, this is going back here. Made a decision. You're like, whew, Ange, we're so glad you could make a decision. Okay. This is the back. Oh yeah, isn't that beautiful? Hang on, I'll show it to you. Oh my gosh, that's pretty, pretty, pretty. And then this dainty one will go on the bottom on this other side, on this side, on the back, the very back, on the back. We can do this. There we go. Okay, start it right there. Just kind of walk it down. And there we go. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Okay, it needs a back. Back. We need the back. This is the back. I think it needs something right there. Maybe this is where this piece goes. Just to kind of tie it all in. No, it's not really long enough. Maybe. Nope. Nope. It's just a little high right there. Okay, let's see. Well, maybe we do another piece of this. No, that's not it. Maybe that one. Nope. That's not it either. This is my little trims. Well, I don't know how little they are. Maybe we'll go with this one, just to be different. Okay, we don't need the whole thing. We only need it to go from there to here. And just cut right through here, through the center of the flowers. It's okay if it's a little crooked, it won't matter. It's just to kind of cover up the little bit of that edge that's peeking out there, since we have everything else covered. Okay. Now we can put the back on. And we'll need to cut a little, well, there'll be a tag in this pocket. There will be, yes. So maybe we don't need a thumb hole in it. I wonder if I put that on backwards. I think I did. It won't matter. Either way, it looks good. Okay. Let's put some ink around this guy. And then we have to see if it'll fit into a pocket. Excuse me. So there is quite a few people on here from the state of Oregon. That's pretty cool. We need to have a get-together here in the state and have a journal party. That would be fun. I would be excited. I almost need something up there now, guys. I didn't know I was going to decorate the back and the front. I guess if I move this up, the problem with the bag is like I said, this is a waxy thing and the ink does not stick to it. Now, perhaps if I used a StazOn ink, maybe that would work. That might work. This would work. Let's do that. Okay, this will work. Doesn't matter if we have it front or back. I think we'll keep front going front, even though I have my flowers backwards over here. Now, this may not stick on because of that wax. I may have to peel that wax off of there. Although, once yeah, it does not even want to stick down onto it immediately. Okay. We're going to put the paper on it. That might glue the rest of it down. Wait. I have to clip this one off. Okay. This is going to be too wet to try for the paper bag journal, but I'll show you what I did with the other one. I removed a flower and put a little different flower on it because the other one just, I don't know, I didn't like it, I guess. Like I say, if you don't like it, get rid of it because you're not going to like it. And you won't be able to sell it. And then if nobody buys it, it's because they don't like it either. And it will just bother you. So that's my tip for the day. Okay, shall we look? Oh, I do have that backwards. Look at that. Darn it. You guys, did you know that? I didn't. That's okay. Because now they flip it over and they can see this. here you initially look at it and it's okay. I mean, if it really bothers me, I can put another piece on there and glue the flowers together and it will hang down. But what do you think? So inside you can journal. And then I have to make a tag to go in here. But I don't want to do that right now. And it will go maybe inside this journal. This is the Paper Bag Journal. It's made out of paper bags. There's no papers in it other than there's a couple of booklets right now. Here's the other one. So that's my first one. There's my second one. What do you think? And see, I changed the flower here. It did have this flower on it. And I just didn't like the way it looked. So, I mean, I could put one over here too. That would be okay. But I decided they were getting married, so I probably should use a white flower. So what do you think? That's my shabby tags. This one's not very shabby. It was my first tag, or my first glassine decorated envelope that is supposed to have a tag in it. So as you can see, this one here, I made the flip open on the, we brought it to the back because I had them covered up in there. And that wasn't the way it was supposed to be. But I think I have succeeded in figuring out how to do this a little better. And so maybe my next one will be a shabby, whatever. Anyway, there you go. I'm going to bring it up close for you to see how I did that. Got some wedding stuff on there. Just a pretty picture of a girl. Got some flowers, some long lace. It opens to the inside. And then we can look at the back. Well, this being embroidered on this side looks good like this. So actually, because when you look at it here, it's already cascading down. So your eye is really catching right here between these two white flowers. And then it just kind of creates the triangle here. Here, here, and here. So you don't really glance at this too much. But when you come back here, I mean, wow, there's the embroidery, and that's pretty. Looks good. So you can see how I puffed the corners a little bit and glued them down right in there. But yeah, I think that turned out beautiful. I like it. And they both have places to journal. They will both have a tag in them. So I'll have to come back and we'll have to make some tags. So anyway, thanks for joining me, and I hope you all have a great day. Oh, I didn't show you this one up close. Okay, flower, couple. I think it's this ribbon. It's the wrong color. But it matched the journal, so. And then I haven't decorated any further with this one. So there we go. Well, thank you for joining me, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Don't forget, give this video, if you liked it and enjoyed it, a thumbs up, and subscribe, and you'll be notified every time I put up a video. I will talk to you soon. Bye.